Hi, you guys. Let's do coffee and a card. How are you? Good morning. We'll start with a cleansing with my Mother Ocean's bell. Sound cleansing. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. How's that feel? Is that better? How are you guys? Welcome in. Let's get this day started with coffee. Oh, jeez, guys. Hard. Let's go. How are you guys? Are you ready for a great day? I will ask anybody I'm seeing off for the day, what kind of day will you have today? If you don't choose, someone else will choose for you. So, what's in the cards for today? 1, 2, 3 on the timer. 8 of Swords, the Heirophant, the Sun, and the Ace of Wands. What do I see here? Well, something you're not seeing here having to do with legal documents or some type of commitment. The Hierophant has to do with things going properly. I's dotted, T's crossed. Paperwork, documents that will keep you safe, like that will back you up. Like in case, I'm just getting this idea of like baptismal certificates, allowing people to. I wanted to be married in the Catholic Church, and I couldn't. Thank God I wasn't. But because I was pregnant and unmarried, even though I went through the catechism and everything, they still wouldn't marry me because I was pregnant out of wedlock. And so I wouldn't have been able to take communion. I was only baptized. I only had the sacrament of confession. And so these type of documents, these things, things that, it seems like you're just not paying attention to this kind of thing here for your happiness with the Hierophant and the 8 of Swords. It seems like you can't be bothered with that. Nobody else is going to tell you what sacraments you deserve. If you could take the body of Christ, you have the body of Christ within you. You're a blessed being here. So this just seems like some type of ostracization. Sorry. So, or even some ideas about like excommunication. I'm hearing the word tabernacle, and I'm seeing him looking there. So I still love my Catholic rituals and teachings and everything, but I was ignoring the fact that they wouldn't let me be myself there. I was just trying to do the right thing, and they would give me these, you aren't good enough until you do this, until you do that. Of course, rejection is God's protection, and I got away from a psychopath by not marrying him. But at the time, it was devastating. So this is what I'm getting here, that you may be ignoring these societal rules around what you're deserving of and what you're not deserving of, and that is bringing you into some serious happiness here with the Sun. More Cancer energy, okay? This is the happiest card in the deck. So you guys are in for a treat. You guys are in for a great day. Once you shed this idea, there might be some people in your family, or in your circles or whatever, but you have got the Sun and the Ace of Wands. This has to do with passionate opportunity. So some limiting beliefs here. I see limiting beliefs around your worthiness here. Your worthiness to be divine. You are the one, like I said this yesterday, the only one who can put respect on your name is you. It's how you hold yourself, como te comportas, how you comport yourself, okay, how you present yourself. And it seems like now you realize that you are blessed, that you deserve to be happy, and that there's going to be some really good opportunities coming in because you're radiating the Sun energy. I just feel like fresh air, blame it on the sunshine. Blame it on the boogie. That's what I hear. Let's read about this stuff. Okay, I have my pages here. So the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords. Here it is. Where did I put it? 8 of Swords, blind fear. So this is what they want. This is like, I'm not going to be able to hold all this. Hold on. These people, these ideas like especially around structured religion maybe, or even some occult, like this, you just translate it. It could be from any organized religion or anything that mixes rules and spirituality and discipline together, which could be very good and helpful. Like if we have a disciplined practice of meditation, etc., and so on. Everybody uses structure in a different way, but it seems like this particular situation had you mentally trapped. They had you with self-doubt, immobility, a seemingly impossible task, obliviousness to one's blindness. This is how they would have you here in this situation, whatever it was. Like, nothing against the church, but you guys know what I mean. So, okay, and then I lost. Hold on, guys. Okay, with the Heirophant, now trusted advisor. So they would have you think, like, there was somebody that probably brought you great peace and joy, understanding, guidance. Someone who loved you compassionately and helped you see the love within yourself and inherent worthiness. Someone who helped you understand that you're a light body being that's part of these organizations, and this organization might be shunning you or something. Some trusted advisor from the past. It's really hard when the student comes to a point where they could become the master and they see all the flaws in the master's organization. It seems like a giver of wisdom, peace, and assurance, keeper of traditions, a pillar of the community, compassion, guidance, and a search for the truth. And this probably really helped you. Like the Catholic Church and all that helped me so much get through that very strange relationship when I was pregnant with my son. It was the most grounding. It was my salvation. So, but it seems like the rigidity or stubbornness, fear of change, and rejection of traditional beliefs caused a weakness and a potential liability, misguided assistance, and you had to really accept this and like move forward. So some things are for a season. Definitely everything is for a reason. Let's move forward. So it seems by accepting that, letting it go, and going through that harshness of understanding, like, you have your own mission, you have to live in your own autonomy and authority. You might have to separate from some of those old mentors or people that you looked up to who are a little rigid. So now you get absolute joy. You had to do it for yourself and for your family members and loved ones. Pure joy, invigorating renewal, perfect harmony, a deep knowing that all is well, liberation from duality, lightness, inner light and discovery. You deserve it. Okay, and it's going to bring opportunity now that you can feel it. Like, you may have been feeling very stagnant, and now that you allow yourself to feel this passionate joy, happiness, your own feelings with the Cancer energy, you're going to have opportunities coming to you because you're showing your passion and your joy. Strong beginnings, burst of soul energy, new life, passions discovered, inspiration, bold steps forward. I just needed to help acknowledge and kind of help you give yourself permission. These are your guides coming through. Go on and be happy. Move forward. Those people who loved and prayed for you before, if it was true love, they'll continue to pray for you and love you. Let's get wisdom of the oracle to close. Oh, oracle. Oh, oracle. What is your wisdom? Never-ending story. Oh, that's what that would have been. This is perfect. There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. Love you guys.